Good evening and welcome back into Fox 23 News at 9. I'm Zach Seminar. For the second time in 3 years, Southern Miss outfielder Matt Wallner has been named an All-American by Baseball America. The 2017 National Freshman of the Year played in 189 games over his 3-year career for USM, starting in all of those games but one. Wallner blasted a program-best 58 home runs in his time in Hattiesburg before being taken by the Minnesota Twins in the first round of last week's Major League Baseball draft. For the second straight season and 11th time overall, the Diamond Dogs are now Oma Dogs. After overwhelming Stanford on Saturday night in their Super Regional opener, the Dogs let the Cardinal know that they had much more where that came from. Leading 5-1 at the top of the ninth last night, Elijah McNamee took out some of his frustrations from a recent slump that led to him perhaps not being drafted in last week's Major League Baseball draft. It was a knockout 3-run jack, gave MSU a touchdown lead before Cole Gordon put the final stamp on the win with a strikeout of Tim Tawa to send the Dogs back to the Midwest to chase a national championship.
Man, it was a typical Mississippi State game. We just grinded it out, and some great plays by these guys up here. I thought we got a great start by Peyton.
It's a feeling like no other. I tell you that. Everything I did to get back to this point was for this moment and to get back to Omaha and give our fans a national championship, which is what we're looking to do.
I mean, I can speak for myself here. I didn't come back just to make it to Omaha. You know, we're trying to win a national championship. So, you know, we're one step closer, and you know, we got work to do.
College World Series gets underway on Saturday from TD Ameritrade Park in Omaha. One more spot in Omaha up for grabs this afternoon in Fayetteville, where the Ole Miss Rebels are trying to spoil the Monday afternoon party. They jump ahead of the first. Cooper Johnson shooting one up the middle, and it's 1-0 Rebels. But that was the end of the excitement. Razorbacks up 2-1 in the second. It's Travell Ezel. He's going to double their run total. 2 come on in, and it was 4-1 Arkansas. Then in the fifth, it's now 8-1 Heston Kjerstad adding to the lead, and it's hog heaven in Fayetteville. Arkansas heading back to the World Series for a second straight season. Newly minted Braves pitcher Dallas Keuchel was set to make his first minor league start tonight with Single-A Rome in an effort to ready himself to compete at the big league level. And it's something he believes could be a very quick process, perhaps as little as just this one start in the minors, if all goes as Dallas hopes.
It got to me at times, but I knew what the process was most likely going to be, and it was, hey, the draft pick needs to come off. I mean, the system is what it is at this point in time. Us as the players, we did a bad job with negotiations, and it's our own fault. I think me and Craig handled ourselves very, very professional, even not on teams, and you know, it's something that'll need to be brought up in the next couple of years as the CBA comes up.
And finally tonight, Lord Stanley Cup. It was in the building for Sunday night's Game 6 between the Blues and the Bruins. St. Louis had a chance to close out Boston, win their first title in team history, but third period doomed any hope of that. Boston erupting for 4 third-period goals to sink Jordan Binnington, and the Blues to shift the series back to Boston for a decisive Game 7. Stanley Cup going to be in the building as well. They'll have a few extra days to prepare for that Game 7. It's set for a 7 p.m. start time on Wednesday night at TD Garden.